Hi everyone, welcome back to Mystic Dreams and Sunbeams. We are going to do another pick a card today, or a pick a box today, and we are going to be finding out what is currently happening between you and your divine counterpart. So we have two boxes for you to choose from. Box number one is going to be BB-8. If you guys have ever seen Star Wars, we are choosing between two droids today. And box number two is going to be R2-D2. So take your time and choose your droid, whichever one you are drawn to. Now I do want to tell you that inside these boxes we have charms and messages on these charms from your divine counterpart. So we will be looking at those charms at the end of your reading. So take your time. Choose your box, choose your droid. The boxes are a little bit different, so I will show you the shape of them. I'm really excited to do this reading with you, and I will see you at your pile. Hi everyone, you guys chose pile 1, which is the BB-8 droid from Star Wars. So we do have some charms in there. The charms are in there, so I can't close the box all the way, but we're going to read the charms from your divine counterpart at the end of the reading, and I'm just going to put this right here. And we're going to start off this reading with a lover's oracle, and we're going to find out what is currently happening between you and your divine counterpart. So what is the current energy between you and your divine counterpart? For everyone that chose pile 1 of this reading, what is the current energy between pile 1 and their divine counterpart, please, Spirit? For everyone that chose pile 1 of this reading, what is the current energy between pile 1 and their divine counterpart? For everyone that chose pile 1 of this reading, thank you. Okay, so we have this beautiful card right here. And it says soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So, guys, your divine counterpart is obviously your soulmate, and they are with you. And I feel they're communicating with you. So if you're getting like signs and synchronicities, I do feel like you are getting messages. I feel like your soulmate has been communicating with you. If you are not currently in contact with this person, I do feel like they are trying to communicate with you. Whether you think these are signs from them or not, I do really feel like they are trying to communicate with you. So make sure you are paying attention, because I do feel like they don't want you to doubt this connection. They don't want you to doubt the connection. They don't want you to doubt that they're coming into your life. So please pay attention to, even if it's something little, even if you think like it's a coincidence, it's not a coincidence. Your soulmate wants you to know that it's not a coincidence. They are sending you signs, and to pay attention. Even if you write them down, you're going to realize how many you're actually getting. So if every time you get a sign or a synchronicity, or you even think it's one, write it down, and you're going to actually realize how many you're actually getting. Whether they're from the divine, spirit guides, angels, or from your soulmate. Pay attention to them, because they're really going to add up, and you're going to be like, wow, this is miraculous, because this is a lot, like per day, that you're getting these signs. And it's because they do not want you to doubt the connection. Okay, that is a very strong message I am getting from your soulmate. So that is a beautiful start to this reading, you guys. Really, really beautiful. And we are also going to get one of these cards. A lot of these card decks, I can't remember the names of them, you guys, so please forgive me. But I love every single deck that I use. So for everyone that chose pile 1 of this reading, what is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart? What is happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart, please? What is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart? What is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart? These are a little hard to shuffle because they're so big. What is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart, please, Spirit? Whoa. Okay, there's 2. We will take them. Okay, so the first one is do something for someone. Give your attention to another. Number 41. So I do feel like this person, I almost feel like this person wants to do something for you. I feel like they have been thinking about what they can do for you. This person may have done something for you in the past, a favor maybe. They have, I do feel like this person wants to also like give you attention. And maybe they're thinking about how they can do this. But, as far as your connection goes and what's happening like between you, I feel like, giving your generosity and your kindness just to your environment, to the people around you, is going to really raise your vibration. And that's what you need to do to like really attract this person to you, really to attract yourselves to each other. But I do feel like this person, and you guys might like animals, you might have pets, and you guys might like really connect with animals here. But I do feel like this person wants to do something for you. I feel like they're thinking about something they can do for you. Like I said, I feel like they may have done a favor for you in the past. They may have, this person may have done something for you. You may have, it could be vice versa. You may have done a favor for this person. But I feel like someone here has been reminiscing and thinking about like whether you supported them in something along those lines. They're reminiscing and thinking about that, and they're thinking about ways they can give back to you. That's coming across very, very strongly here with this card. So also we have number 12, have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Look at all these butterflies. So a lot of change is happening, and I think this is number 41 here, which adds up to a 5. So there's a lot of change here happening in this connection right now. You might not feel it, you might not see it, but it's happening. It's probably happening like behind the scenes. So have faith and just trust that it is happening. Like look at all these butterflies, and this is number 3. So things are happening, behind the scenes. Ask your angels too. Ask your angels if you want a sign, or if you want to see a sign, or you ask them for one. They, or your spirit guides, they will give you a sign if you ask them, or if you need help, if you ask. They're just going to stand by you and watch you if in your life. But if you ask them for something, or if you ask them for help, or if you ask them for a sign, then they will give it to you. But if you don't ask, then they'll just be like guiding you or like standing by you. But yes, just trust that your soulmate is on their way to you. All you have to do is just trust and have faith, and this person is going to come into your life. Let's get one of these cards here. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, positive energies only. For everyone that chose pile 1 of this reading, oh, that was really quick. Okay. Spiritual maturity. Wow, look at you guys on this path together. You are on this path together. So I just want to point something out here. So this path is really, really long. And so this is how far I feel you went on this path alone, like separate, you were separated. And I feel like this is where you come together, and then this is how much of this path you go on this path the rest of the way, like all the way together. So it's a really long way you're going to spend with this person. And it's a very short path that you spent alone, without this person. So when you come together, you still have so much to do, so much to experience with this person. And you're going to go through a lot with this person. You really are going to experience a lot with this person. You're going to mature together. And I feel like you've matured a lot by the time you come together with them. And I feel like this is what's happening, you know, right now, is you're preparing yourselves to come together for this journey that you're going to go on. You know, you're becoming enlightened. Some of you are going through like a massive healing, you know, spiritual awakenings. There's a lot of growth, you know, happening in your life, just, you know, in your career, you know, spirituality, you know, in all areas of your life. I see like a lot of growth here, a lot of movement. So just keep going on this path here, because look, you are together with your soulmate here. You're coming together with them, and you're gonna ride this wave together, this life, this path, this journey with this person. And it's just a matter of time here. It is just a matter of time. And you got to trust your intuition. Some of you, you're not listening to your intuition. Sometimes you don't know the difference between like fear and intuition here. And it might be confusing for you. So maybe do some meditations that might help, you know, relax you and help you really tap into your intuition here, because you do have these abilities. You do have like this psychic ability here. That's really going to help you, you know the difference, and just tap into like, tap into your soul growth here. Some of you are, some of you are psychic actually, and whether you know it or not, or whether you have even tapped into these abilities yet, maybe not, but you will be. And maybe that's part of like the growth that you're going to do alone and figure these things out, and then you're going to come together. So it's all kinds of things that you're going to be like growing. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of growth in a lot of areas of your life, and that could be one of them. But you're both going to grow spiritually, that's for sure. When you come together, you're going to be very different. Like if you're in separation with this person, when you come back together, you're both going to be very different. Let's get the tarot. Let's see what's going on. For everyone that chose pile 1 of this reading, what is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart, please? What is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart? Can I have specific details? What is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart? What is happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart, please? What is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart? Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups. Wow. We have Temperance. What is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart, please? Okay, thank you. We have the 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the 8 of Cups. Okay, so let's see what is currently happening between you. Well, you two are definitely soulmates. You are definitely divine counterparts here. You guys could also be very different from each other. There might be some kind of significant difference between you both. It might be noticeable for some of you. Some of you it might not be noticeable. But you see this rainbow here coming from your hands, coming together. There's so much love. There's so much, like, so many blessings and abundance that you bring into each other's lives. So much happiness that you bring into each other's lives. And when you come together, it just pours. Like when you come together with this person, it's just going to pour into your life even more. Yeah, you bring so much happiness into each other's lives. This is so beautiful. This gives me butterflies in my stomach, this card, like what I'm picking up here. It's just, and with the Temperance card, it's, you're balancing out each other with the moon and the sun here. You balance one another out. So you're very different, but you're very, very similar. Whatever one of you has, the other one lacks, and whatever that one has, the other person lacks. So it's like a perfect balance. So if one of you might be introverted, the other one might be extroverted. One of you might be really good, like, you know, communicating and like socializing, whereas the other one, you know, might not be. Might be like a really, really good like listener, and really good at like advice. You know, one person might be like the person, like if you guys go to like a party, you know, one person probably like talks a lot and, you know, socializes a lot, whereas the other person is just, you know, mingling, but like is like will answer like and be talked to rather than starting conversations, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just feel like you're very, very different, but it's like you have it's like an opposites attract sort of energy here, but like in a perfect way. It's like perfect. And I'm feeling one person is very masculine and the other person is like very feminine here, like the energies. So what I'm also feeling is that there is a little bit more time needed here with the Temperance card. There's a little bit of patience needed before you guys come together, because I'm seeing that you guys may only see each other right now on social media. You know, you might only be looking at each other through social media. I don't feel like there's a whole lot of like face-to-face communication here. I'm just seeing like there just might be the only way that you guys are like interacting is through like technology or through the phone or, you know, social media, like things that like that. And I feel like one of you might be watching the other, or you might be watching each other here, because you actually might be watching each other, because we've got two bowls here, the two hands, the sun and the moon, which is like, you know, opposite. So I do feel like you're actually watching each other here. You're watching each other, you're paying attention to each other, and I feel like you're waiting for each other with the Temperance card here. I feel like you're waiting for each other to come together. I think you both know you're each other's soulmates here. You know that you're each other's soulmates, and you know you're going to be together, and you're just, but neither of you like know when you're coming together. So I feel like you're both kind of waiting with this Temperance energy. I feel like you're waiting to come into union with this person. You both are. It's not just one of you. This is like how you both are feeling. And I feel like you both want to communicate here with each other. I feel like, because this is about a message here, so I do feel like one of you is waiting for a message. You both might be waiting for a message from the other person. I feel like you might both be like mirroring each other here with this. And with the Eight of Cups here, one of you may have walked away from the other person here, and that may be why you're in separation. So, you know, and that may be like why, because, you know, one of you I feel chose to like walk away from this connection, and that may be why you're not like communicating or reaching out first, because it should be that you feel like the person that walked away should communicate here and should reach out. So I feel like, you know, somebody walked away from this connection. I feel like that is what is happening here, or what did happen. Let me get one more card. What is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart? Okay, so we have the Hermit here. So somebody walked away to like go within because they needed to find out what was going on here. They went into hermit mode. So it wasn't really like they completely walked away from you personally. They walked away from a lot of things. They went into hermit mode here. They needed to figure out, I feel like they went into hermit mode to figure out what kind of connection, what it was that they were feeling here for you. Because I feel like I did see before that there was the 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck before. So I feel like this person was feeling a little defensive about how they actually felt for you. They may have been like a little bit unsure of it, because we do have the Wheel of Fortune on the deck, on the bottom of the deck now. So there's some big change coming. This is like a very destined, fated connection here. And there's a big change coming here with the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like this person needed, they may have gone through a spiritual awakening, and that's kind of why they distanced themselves from you. And, this could be you walking away from this person as well. And if you were communicating with this person and they were not responding with the 8 of Cups here, like maybe they ghosted you, they didn't want to, what I am feeling here is they didn't want to respond and keep things going, because they didn't know where this was going to go, or even what this was with you. So they needed to go into hermit mode to figure things out. And they stayed there until they did figure it out. They stayed in hermit mode until they had things figured out. So for a lot of you, some of them might still be in this hermit mode energy. But so you have to take it how it resonates. For some of you, this person knows now that they're your soulmate, okay? But they need time still. There's going to be time that's going to still be needed, okay? Some of them might still be in hermit mode, but for others, they're coming out of it with this Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing now, because this is all about good luck and destiny and fate, and change is happening here. So I do feel like with this wheel, there's some big change that is going to happen and going to occur between you here, and it's very good, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. Let's get some romance angels here and see. Spirit guides, angels. Oh my God, it was 22:22 just now when I looked at the time, you guys. And I never look at the time. I don't even ever look at the time, but I just happened to look at it. Okay, so for everyone that chose pile 1 of this reading, what is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart? Okay, we got 2. So we have, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So yeah, so this is something, obviously there's a lot that has gone on between you and this person. Like I said, there's going to be some time that is needed. If this person walked away from you, it was needed, I feel, because they needed to go within. They were going through maybe a spiritual awakening. If you were messaging them and talking to them and they didn't respond, like they walked away, like ghosted you, I feel like, there are things that need to be addressed probably about that situation. But this person and you deserve to give this relationship a chance. This is your soulmate that we are talking about here. This is a divine counterpart here. So there are just things that needed to happen first. before you come together, and there is just a little bit more patience needed before you do come together. But you know, you give your relationship a chance, because it is worth waiting for here. This relationship is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So let's move this up here. Yeah, so things are definitely going to work out in your favor here with this person. But like I said, it's going to take a little bit more time before you come together, because there's other things still happening. This person might still be in hermit mode for some of you. You just need a little bit more patience. But this is going to be a beautiful relationship when you come together. Like I said, you guys are, once you come together, you have so many things you're going to experience together. It's going to be really, really beautiful. I have a few more surprises for you guys. We're going to find out what is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart. What is currently happening? Ooh, let's see. Mind, possessiveness. So somebody here is quite like, does not want to share the other person. So there is like a possessive energy here. Over, you know, this could be you over this person. This could be this person over you. This could be you guys like over each other. You guys could be very like possessive over each other here, you know, not wanting anyone else to have you. They may not want anyone else to have you. You may not want anyone else to have them. Wow. And that's a locket there. I'm seeing like a gift. So we have love and lace, innocence. So there is definitely, like, even though this says mine and possessiveness, you know, there's a very innocent type of love here. You know, very, very, like, a very innocent sort of love we have. And we also have feminine. So the feminine, I feel like, here's what I'm getting. I do feel like this is the masculine here. This is what I'm getting. The masculine is a little bit of the possessive one. He does not want to share his feminine here. And the feminine, I feel like, is a little bit of, you know, the innocent is coming through as like the innocent, because these cards came out together. So I do feel like the feminine here is more, is the innocent sort of like coming across as more of like the gentle, loving, innocent sort of, and the masculine here is a little bit more possessive, you know, maybe more controlling when it comes to his feminine currently. So these are things that may be the reason why we need to wait and just have a little bit more patience, because, you know, this energy may need to be worked through a little bit before you come together here. And these may be things that they are, you know, they are trying to control other things in their life, and they are possessive about other things in their life as well. And they may need to let go of those like sort of controlling tendencies. We'll get one more card. What is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart? Aw, look at this. You guys are a perfect match. You guys are a perfect match. So you just have to let things happen the way that they are supposed to happen, because, you know, if you do and you don't try to, and look on the bottom, guys, we have higher purpose. So you guys do have a higher purpose together. But, you know, if you let things happen the way they are meant to happen, it'll all work out, you know, perfectly. And you guys are meant to be together. We have the soulmate card. We have worth waiting for. We have perfect match. You know, there are just little kinks almost that just need to be, you know, rubbed out here. We are also going to get one of these soul connections cards and see what is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart. Okay, we have divine feminine again, you guys. The divine feminine, what did she come out with? Avoiding the divine feminine. Okay. All right, guys. So the masculine is avoiding the divine feminine here. So that is why there's a little bit of time needed here. But the feminine here, you know, I feel like the feminine is the one that is almost like ready for this relationship. I am feeling that. But I do feel like the masculine is the one that is avoiding the divine feminine. I do feel like that. She is the one that's more like in her power. She is the one that is more aligned, I feel. So I think the masculine is the one that needs a little bit more time here. The masculine, I think, is the one that is still like maybe in hermit mode. You know, still needing to sort a couple of things out, and they might still be avoiding the feminine. So that might resonate for some of you if this person is still avoiding, you know, contact with you. All right, so let's get some of these cards here. What is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart? What is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart, please? What is currently happening between pile 1 and their divine counterpart? Okay, so we have desires for reconnection. So you both desire the reconnection. You both want the same thing, okay? Number 10. So we know that you guys are going to come back together. You just have to trust, okay? You have to have the trust and believe that you guys will come together. Just focus on that you will reconnect here. Number 24, which is a 6 also, which is, you know, the Lover's card. It is Venus, love. Yeah, just trust that you are going to reconnect with this person. Don't focus on not being together with this person. Focus on reconnecting with them. Focus on reconciliation. Focus on being with that. Let that be your thoughts, because that's what's going to bring you together with this person. Let's get one more card. Assert yourself, exactly. Number 25, so that's number 7. Just stay on your path. Focus on your path, you guys. And don't like get distracted. Focus all your positive thoughts here, positive affirmations. Stay on your path. Continue to do what you are doing, because you're doing everything right. You are doing everything right. And if there's anything that you want to be doing, like anything that makes you happy, anything that you love to do, like focus on those things. Don't sit around and think about them, but like take action towards them, because do anything that's going to make your vibration much higher. Okay? We're actually going to get some messages from your divine counterpart now. So spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, positive energies only. What does pile 1's divine counterpart want to say to them? What does pile 1's divine counterpart want to say? Can we have messages, please? I'm struggling with my finances right now. So this person may be trying to get their finances together. They want to be able to be financially stable, financially secure before they come into your life, which makes perfect sense. You know, that might be a little bit of what that codependent, was I picking up, what was that? Oh, give your relationship a chance. I don't know, I thought it was codependent energy. I don't know where I'm picking up codependency from. All right, let's get another message from your divine counterpart. Pile 1. I used to care a lot about what other people thought, but I don't care anymore. So there may have been people in this person's ear, you know, giving them a hard time, possibly about you. But they don't care about anybody's opinions, you know, because this person, you know, you and your person could be quite different. So there might have been people like saying, oh, you know, it's not going to work out because they're so different from you. And they're just like, they are not caring anymore. They're listening to their heart, listening to their intuition. I'm ready to tell you how I feel. Honest communication. Wow. So this person wants to communicate with you, you know? They're struggling with their finances, But that doesn't mean they don't want to talk to you. That doesn't mean they don't want to communicate with you. They want to tell you how they feel. I feel it's bothering this person not to be able to like communicate with you. Let's get one more. What does pile one's divine counterpart want to say? It's hard for me to express my feelings and the amount of love I have for you. So for a lot of you, you know, this person may have had a really difficult time speaking about their feelings to you. This may not be somebody that has an easy time like expressing their feelings. They may not have at all to you, you know. It's easier for them to just not say anything than to say the wrong thing. So I feel like maybe they are just, you know, not very expressive when it comes to emotions, but they're working through this and they want to start communicating with you honestly. You know, it might be baby steps, little things that they might say to express their feelings. It might not just be like this big, you know, this big thing where they're just like constantly like talking about their feelings, but I feel like it'll be baby steps at first. Let's get my sweetheart oracle deck messages. What does pile one's divine counterpart want to say? What does pile one's divine counterpart want to say to them? Wow, these are just flipping like crazy. Okay, so let's pick these up. We have, I want to help you heal the way you helped me. So you definitely helped this person. I think you're the reason this person went into hermit mode to try to, you know, to go through their spiritual awakening. You help them recognize a lot of maybe things in themselves they need to heal and they need to recognize, you know, maybe their shadow self. So you help this person and they recognize that it was you that did that. And so if there's anything that you need help with, especially when it comes to healing, they want to be the person to help you with that. You know, they want you to know that you can come to them and help them with their, and they can help you with your healing. This one says someone is going to tell you and show you how much they love you and how much you mean to them. So again, this person, if they were struggling with and expressing their feelings before, they want to tell you. And they're going to tell you, because this says someone is going to tell you. So things are changing with that wheel. This person is changing. They are going to be able to tell you and express to you how much you mean to them and how much they love you. We have butterflies. Guys, I was feeling butterflies in my stomach when I got that Two of Cups out, and here's the confirmation of that. There's the butterflies. So whatever this card is, you know, whatever this butterflies means to you, this could be like the butterflies, like we saw butterflies here. I was getting butterflies in my stomach with the Two of Cups. We have butterflies again. Butterflies are very significant, so maybe this is a sign for you when you see butterflies about your divine counterpart, you know, coming closer to you. Maybe this is a sign from them. You know, this could be, you know, you give this person butterflies in their stomach when they think of you. Butterflies could be a sign, you know, butterflies is like a sign this connection is transforming, it's changing right now. So whatever butterflies mean to you, that is why this card came out. We have hugs and kisses are coming in quick. So you and this person, you may be sharing a hug or a kiss sooner than you think, guys. Sooner than you think, and this person wants you to know that. They want to be coming in, they want to be hugging and kissing you, and they want you to know that they're coming in quick to give this to you. And we have someone is giving you an unusual creative gift. So this person has a gift for you, and they want to give you something really unusual and creative, something that you will not expect. So they're already thinking about gifts they want to give to you, and it's going to be very unusual and very creative. So let's go to your box now with BB-8 on it. We're going to open and get the charms out. So the first charm we have says songs, music, instruments. So you and this person could be very connected to music. They could be sending you you know, trying to communicate with you through music, through songs. Maybe you guys have a special song that you share. Maybe this person plays an instrument. On the back, we have movies. So maybe there are movies that are very significant to your connection. Maybe there's some movies that you guys watch together. You know, maybe there are specific movies that are very, you know, that remind you of each other. Maybe this person likes movies. Maybe you like movies. So this is the first charm to come out. We have, I'm in love with you. This person is definitely in love with you. And we have sex on the back. Okay, don't want to get kicked off YouTube. We have let's make magic, baby. And on the back, it says, just seeing you makes me, okay. Wow, this person is very sexually attracted to you. I'm just going to say that. There is a lot of sexual energy here. This person thinks about this a lot with you. I have changed, and I want us to live together. So yeah, this person, you know, when they have gone through their spiritual awakening, when they have gone within, you know, this time apart, they are changing. They're becoming like quite a different person, and they're already thinking about wanting to move in together. So this might be something they're really, you know, struggling with their finances, but maybe they're trying to save money because this is something that they want to do. This person might be a planner. I don't know what to say. Yeah, so we know this person does struggle with like expressing their feelings. So they might be struggling with like how to express what they want to say. We know they want to say something to you. We know what they want to express their emotions, but they're struggling on figuring out like how to say it or what to say. I can't sleep. So this person is struggling at night to get to sleep. This person might have like insomnia. Certain thoughts, certain feelings might be keeping them up at night. Maybe this separation is keeping them up. You know, their finances might be keeping them up. They have a lot on their mind. There are lots of reasons why this person cannot sleep at night. I'm sorry, but I'm not ready. So this person, which we already saw, you know, in the beginning, we knew that there was going to be a little bit of time, a little patience needed before you and this person come together. So they're just confirming that they do need a little bit of time, and they are apologizing for that. But we know that they need to get their finances together. We know that they just need a little bit of patience. For some of them, they're still in that hermit mode, you know, still figuring a few things out. And on the back it says, I'm still figuring things out. So there you go, confirmation. They're still figuring things out, you guys. And this says, I know you can't really see it that well, guys. I'm going to work on getting better lighting. It says, you drive me wild and heartbroken. I think it's really difficult for them to be away from you and not being able to like communicate with you on everything that's going on in their life. But we know this is your soulmate. We know you guys are gonna be together. And this is what is currently happening between you and your divine counterpart, you guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this pick a box reading and your BB-8 box and your messages. And I will see you guys in the next pick a card. Thank you. Hi, everyone. This is your box number 2 with R2D2 on it. This is your droid. And we do have your charms inside, which we are going to read at the end of your reading. And they're going to be from your divine counterpart. So we'll just put R2D2 right over here. And we are going to start your reading with a lover's oracle. And we are going to find out what is currently happening between you and your divine counterpart, pile number 2, box number 2. So spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, positive energies only. For everyone that chose pile number 2 of this reading, what is currently happening between pile number 2 and their divine counterpart? What is currently happening between pile number 2 and their divine counterpart, please, Spirit? Thank you. So we have this beautiful card here with all these hearts, these blues and greens and these flowers. And it says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So, there may be things about your divine counterpart that upset you or frustrate you, or you think back to and they hurt your feelings. Things like that. But you don't want to focus on all of these things, because if you keep doing that, like it says, it's just going to keep you stuck in this unhappiness. You have to just love and accept, each other. And I feel like for some of you, things that upset and frustrate you might be things that you actually do yourself, but you don't realize it. Like you see yourself in this person, or they're just certain things that you have to learn to accept. And I feel like this is part of your growth, part of your healing. And it might be that these things, once you're able to love and accept your divine counterpart for all of these things, things that keep triggering you possibly, once you're able to love and accept this person, this will bring you together. It's like you're being tested. Your commitment to this person is being tested, because if you are in a relationship with this person and certain things come up, are they going to bother you? Are you going to give this person an attitude or, cross your arms, and then they're not going to know what's wrong with you because they technically didn't do anything? This was something you should have accepted, before you came into union with them. Is that sort of making sense? Because to them, they're not going to know what they did, and then you're just being triggered by something. And so giving them a hard time about something that they really didn't know what they did. So it's important to heal these types of things ahead of time. Make sure that they're not still bothering you, not still triggering you, so that you're not going to give this person a hard time about them when you come together. You want to have a nice clean slate, and move from that moment on. You don't want to bring up, other things or old things, and you just have to accept them, as they are. I can think of some examples here, but I'm not gonna say what they are. I'm not gonna really bring them up and say what they are because I don't want to trigger anyone. But there's just, and they're not even a lot of these things may not even be that serious. But, we're all very sensitive souls here, and I know that, and I can feel that from you guys. And when you're very sensitive, it's difficult because very small things can hurt you or, bother you. So it's important to just focus on, on love, and it's focus as much as you can on love and why you love this person and why you want to love this person, and just focus on can you accept them? Can you accept this person? And can you accept them? And then kind of go through all those little things that keep triggering you or keep bothering you, and just kind of, if there is a checklist, just kind of go through it. And if you can kind of get through it and not be triggered, maybe today it's bothering you, but maybe in 2 days, try it again. Go through this checklist and say, can I accept this today? Or ask your angels and ask your spirit guides to help you get through this, help you accept this about this person. If you know, because I do feel like your commitment to this person is being tested, and you will be tested before you come into union with someone. You will be tested, because the universe is not going to bring you together with someone unless you're absolutely sure, they are sure that you can be fully committed to someone. So you are going to be tested. And this might be like your final test before union. So I feel like that's what this is saying. I'm sorry I just rambled for like a good 5 minutes. But I really feel like this is just like a final test here before you come together with this person. So let's get some other messages for pile number 2, box number 2, Spirit. What is currently happening between pile number 2 and their divine counterpart? Okay, we got 2. So we have number 18. Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So don't hold anything in. What I feel like is you and or your person may be not expressing your true emotions for each other, to each other. You know, maybe you guys have not had a chance to really fully express how you feel about each other. And I feel like you may get a chance to do this. I feel like you might get a chance to finally express yourselves. And if you do get this chance, let those emotions come out. Tell each other how you feel. Don't avoid that chance. Don't avoid the chance to tell someone how you feel about them. Because I feel like you guys have maybe been doing that, or at least one of you have been avoiding that. And it's just kind of dragged out a very long time. So, you know, and if and with this, you know, if there is anything that is bothering you, don't keep it in. Like, let them come. Purge out anything that needs to come up and let go, to be released or to be let go of. Allow those emotions to be, you know, come up and let go of also as well. You know, anything. You don't want to hold any of this stuff in, because that is not healthy. And that's for both of you. We have number 40. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So what I am getting actually with this card is continue. You guys, I feel like, are very imaginative people. So, and I feel like you guys are constantly imagining like what life would be like with your divine counterpart, or, you know, what gifts you're going to buy each other, what married life would be like, or what your babies would look like, or, you know, what your house is going to look like, how it's going to be decorated, little scenarios at Christmas time, like what everything will be like with this person. Like, you know, romantic nights with this person, like all of these crazy scenarios you have thought up in your head, Spirit is still wanting you to do. Continue to think of these beautiful, amazing things, but always think of like positive things. Always think of like beautiful, positive, you know, things that bring a smile to your face when you think about you and your divine counterpart. Like, continue to think about the future and what you want in the future with this person, and how you want to live, and things you want to happen between you, everything that's like gonna make you happy and feel amazing. Continue to do that, but live like in the present moment. But continue to dream about all of those things, because you're gonna like manifest those things by dreaming about them. But just don't forget like where you are right now. Let's get one of these cards. What is currently happening between pile 2 and their divine counterpart, please, Spirit? For everyone that chose pile 2 of this reading, what is currently happening between pile 2 and their divine counterpart, please? What is currently happening between pile 2 and their divine counterpart? For everyone that chose, oh, there it is. Okay. So we have reparenting yourself. Wow. So this is like a picture of like a feminine and basically taking care of her own self when she was younger. So I feel like you really got to get in touch with your inner child here and nurture your inner child. Some of you may have been like neglecting that part of yourself. You know, maybe really just focused on adult things, adult situations, adult burdens, responsibilities, maybe neglecting like your inner child. And I feel like you need to really get in touch with that side of yourself. And I also feel like some of you need to heal your inner child. There might be some childhood wounds that need to be healed here within you. For some of you, there may be things that had happened to you when you were a child and they were neglected for like a really long time. You know, life happened and you just never went back and, you know, you never went back and like healed these things or acknowledged them. And I feel like they're starting to creep up on you, or you might, like, there are certain, and that might be like what all of these sort of messages are. Like there are certain things that might trigger you, and there might be emotions related to this that you need to let up, like you need to let these emotions come up and like purge them out here. You might have been holding things in for a really long time, things that may have happened to you as a child or when you were younger. You know, for some of you, it may be multiple things, is what I'm being told, and you need to focus more on this and try to heal some of these things. Meditation, you know, if you don't want to talk to anyone about it, you know, meditation would be a really good way to really focus on healing. There are so many, YouTube is such a great place for meditations. You can find a meditation for everything on YouTube. But I really feel like this is going to be very powerful for you, especially when it comes to emotions, especially if you're being triggered by something you're seeing in your divine counterpart. It may have to do with something that is that has happened to you, or something within you that has been wounded. So I feel like definitely try to focus a little bit on that. That may be significant to your connection here. We're going to get into the tarot now, guys. I didn't want to get too deep into that, but that is kind of the main message I am getting here with this card. So for everyone that chose box number 2, pile number 2 of this reading, what is currently happening between pile number 2 and their divine counterpart? What is happening between pile number 2 and their divine counterpart, please? Can I have specific details? What is currently happening between pile number 2 and their divine counterpart, please? What is currently happening between pile number 2 and their divine counterpart? What is currently happening between pile number 2 and their divine counterpart, please? Okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles. We have number 11, Justice. What is currently happening between pile number 2 and their divine counterpart? We have the 10 of Wands. What is currently happening between pile number 2 and their divine counterpart, please? Okay. So we have the Hanged Man, number 12. And we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. You see everything. All right, let me just look at these cards really quick, guys. All right, so you guys have been waiting. You guys have been waiting, I feel, a long time for things to balance out in this connection. You and this person, you and your divine counterpart, have really, you have planted the seeds for this connection a long time ago, I feel. And I feel like you've been waiting for things to balance out in this connection for a while. Now, you and your divine counterpart here, I do feel like you're mirroring each other. Again, you know, you guys, you're very different from each other. I do feel like you and your divine counterpart are different, but I do feel like, you know, things are going to balance out here. I feel like you're at the end of a tough road here, but you've been waiting. Like, that's the first card out. You've been waiting for a long time for things to balance out here. But, you know, you have slowly been, whether you know this or not, you guys, whether you know this or not, you both have been like, you planted seeds a long time ago. So you might have known this person for a while. For some of you, you've known this person and you've planted the seeds a long time ago, and the roots have just been getting stronger. Look how they started out, but they've just been getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And like this is literally a tree growing. So the roots that you planted, like the seeds you planted, have grown into roots, and they've been slowly just getting stronger and stronger, which means your relationship with this person, your connection with this person is just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, which means it's balancing out here. Things are about to get balanced out. Now with the Ten of Wands here, there's a lot of burdens and responsibilities one or both of you have, but you've been carrying a lot, I feel, and I feel like you've been carrying these burdens and responsibilities for a long time. This could be both of you. And the reason why, this is why things have been stuck here. Things have been stuck between both of you because of these burdens and responsibilities, okay? One or both of you. I mean, I think both of you have had burdens and responsibilities, but different ones. Okay, you don't have the same burdens and responsibilities. They're different because in this Justice card, there's two different people here. So you have two different types of burdens and responsibilities that you're dealing with. And this is why everything was like on pause between you. It's like things kind of went stagnant. Like obviously you had a connection with this person, a very significant connection, very strong emotions here with this person. But things kind of like just took a pause. And I feel like because there's a lot of burdens and responsibilities, and that's why there is like a pause here. But guys, you're at the end of your burdens and responsibilities. This is coming to an end. This is also a 10, which is like completion. So things are balancing out. Everything is balancing out here with these burdens, okay? And we have now these came out together, which I know why they came out together, because it didn't want to end on the Hanged Man, okay? So the King of Pentacles came out with this Hanged Man energy because the King of Pentacles is like, this person is sitting back, relaxing, because he doesn't have any burdens or responsibilities. He's already built everything up for himself. He's stable, he's secure. He has everything that he needs financially. You know, he takes care of his family. He has a dog. So for many of you, your divine counterpart might have a dog. But he's sitting comfortably. He's happy where he's at. He doesn't struggle. He doesn't have like these burdens and responsibilities. That's why I feel like this is ending here. You know, and I feel like this pause here is also coming to an end. So this is sort of like a backstory. You know, I feel like we're getting like a little bit of a backstory, but like the story is like starting here now with like this King of Pentacles. I feel like one or both of you, this is probably your divine counterpart, has really come into like being financially stable here. I really feel like there's going to be a lot of growth here between you and your person, you and your divine counterpart. Yeah, there's, yeah, this person has there's definitely some financial issues here, guys, with the Five of Pentacles. This could be you and your person, but that has definitely changed, at least between one person. I feel like it might be the masculine here has definitely at least one person here has improved their finances. Also, this person, one person in here is just very disappointed because it's like waiting for such a long time here. You've been waiting for things to balance out in this connection. This has been on pause for, I feel like, a really long time. So I'm going to pull a couple of more cards, or one or two, just to see like what is coming after this. Like what is next here, Spirit? What else do we need to know? What is happening between pile 2? What is happening between pile 2, box number 2, and their divine counterpart? What is happening? Ooh, okay. So we have the Three of Wands. So some of you might be at a distance from this person here. Some of you could be at a distance, and I feel like you're just waiting. I do feel like you're just waiting for some kind of change here. We have the Hierophant, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is your divine counterpart here. Definitely, with the Queen and King of Pentacles coming out. So, yeah. So there's your divine King and Queen. So now with these 3 cards, yeah, you're waiting. There's going to be... Here's what is happening here, guys. You both need to be financially stable. And I feel like that is kind of what you're waiting for here. You're both waiting. So one of you might have already kind of come out of this financial trouble, or maybe it's not consistent. It might be like not consistent, like the finances might not be consistent yet, but you're both waiting to have financial security, financial stability here. And once you do, that's where you're going to come into this commitment here. With this Hierophant, this is kind of like a high level of commitment here for me. I am seeing this as like a very high level of commitment, and I do feel like either you're at a distance or you're just kind of like waiting for like your change in your money. You're waiting for like, you know, these responsibilities and burdens. And with that Five of Pentacles that we saw, so it's either like the burdens and responsibilities might be related to money in some way. So it's like once that gets cleared away, guys, I feel like you and your divine counterpart are coming together. It's just like, I really feel, I know it's silly to say, but I really feel like it has to do with like your finances here. Like I really feel like, you know, once you guys are financially secure here, once you are, everything here is going to be, you guys are going to be brought together. And I feel like there's something you guys also have been doing. You've planted the seeds for some kind of business also. It is possible that you're waiting for that to sort of like bring you some more, like to see this come to fruition. Like if you're building like some kind of like business, or you're just like, there's some kind of seeds you planted also for money to come in, to bring you this Queen of Pentacles energy or this King of Pentacles energy. There's something that you already did a while ago, and you might be able to see like this money come in, or the success to come in from whatever you did. Because it's like you're waiting for that. It's like you're waiting for that to see that here. It's like one or both of you might be, it's like, it's because you're both here. I feel like you both might be waiting for for that here. It's like, because that's going to clear away all your burdens and responsibilities here. It's going to remove this pause between you guys, you know, if you're not in contact here. It's going to bring in this commitment here. You know, and if you are at a distance, it might even help you bring you guys closer together, because if, you know, finances obviously prevent like people from moving or being able to afford to like move. So it's just like a waiting game here, I feel. You're just like, you're doing what you can do. You're doing what you can do, and I just feel like it's just, it's almost like it could happen any day. It's almost like not, I don't want to say it's out of your hands, but it's like you did what you could do to get things moving and get things moving in the right direction. And it's almost like this, any moment now, it's like any moment now, you guys are going to be coming into like this King and Queen of Pentacles energy. I want to pull some more cards for you guys to see what is going on. We are going to get some romance angels. So, whoop, not yet. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, positive energies only. For everyone that chose pile 2 of this reading, what is currently happening between pile 2 and their divine counterpart? What is currently happening between pile 2 and their divine counterpart? What is currently happening between pile 2 and their divine counterpart, please? Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So I think I was getting, you know, with this card, the Embrace Your Emotions card here, that you need to, if you haven't ever expressed your emotions or your feelings to this person or to each other, you definitely should be doing that. And this is coming out to say, like, yes, honestly discuss how you feel. Again, like, you definitely need to express how you feel to this person, to each other. And I feel like you're going to get a chance to do that. I really do think you're going to get a chance to express your emotions to each other, to have these heart-to-heart conversations. We also had let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So there might be things that you're trying to do to speed up, you know, you guys coming together, but honestly, there isn't anything that you could do. Like I said, this is going to happen like any day now. Like, it's sort of like I said, there's just nothing else. Like, you're doing everything that you possibly can do, but, you know, don't try to control you and your person. All you can do is control like your own situations. Like when it comes to your finances or your money or your business, like you can control those types of things. Your healing, you know, you can try to do that, but don't try to like go out of your way to, you know, run into this person or, you know, like do things that you know are not going to work out in your favor here, okay? Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So because of I am seeing there are a little bit of like financial issues here. One or both of you might still live at home, you know, could be codependent on like parents here. So, you know, that could be affecting this relationship. If there are any other kind of addictions here, that could be affecting this relationship. But mostly I'm seeing it's a little bit of like, you know, finances, because there is a lot of pentacles here. You know, having things like balance out. There's a lot of like burdens here. Yeah. Okay, let's see what is currently happening between pile 2 and their divine counterpart. For everyone who chose box number 2 of this reading, What is currently happening between pile number 2 and their divine counterpart, please? What is currently happening between pile number 2 and their divine counterpart, please? Okay, so we have mind, possessiveness. So one or both of you is very like possessive over the other one, not wanting to let the other go, of course, and not wanting to share the other person. So this could be both of you. This could be you feeling this way about your person feeling this way about you, just being very possessive, you know, of each other here. Very interesting. This also came out in the other pile, I feel, as well. We have summer. So there could be something very significant that happened this past summer between you. Somebody can have like a summer birthday here. That is coming through. They're telling me birthday. So someone here could have a summer birthday. There might be something significant that happened between you and this person in the summertime, because there's a couple here. So there might be something you and your divine counterpart experienced in the summer, which seems to be like very memorable. And with these two cards together, it's like they never want to lose this memory. It's like this is a very important memory to this person. And they are very like protective over it. They're very protective of this memory. They're very protective of like whatever happened here. And they just don't ever want anyone to take it away from them for some reason. And there's other things that have to do with like you, that they're very like possessive of. This could be like if you gave this person something, it could be something like that is coming through. Like if you ever gave this person a gift or anything like that, they're very, very protective of it. They're very, very possessive of these things, and they don't want to share them. Like they're just like, you know, if you gave this person like a sweatshirt, they don't want to share this sweatshirt with anyone. They don't want to lend it out if someone's cold. Like they're just very protective and like possessive of things that you have like given this person. That is coming through like very strongly here with these two cards. We have early stages honeymoon here. So I do feel like you're going to experience the honeymoon phase of a relationship. You know, these heart-to-heart conversations are going to lead to the honeymoon phase or the early stages of, you know, the honeymoon phase of a relationship. For some of you, that may happen in the summertime. For others, it doesn't have to be. There's divine timing pretty much in all spiritual divine counterpart connections. Bumblebees might be significant to some of you. And we have, look at what the cat dragged in, return and apologies. So somebody is going to return and apologize to you. I feel like there may be apologies on both ends between both of you during these heart-to-heart conversations that you have here. I feel like both of you want to discuss everything. You want to just talk about everything. I feel like there may have been some miscommunication between you and this person, and you want to clear everything up. Yes, so let's get one of these cards as well, a soul connections card, and see what is currently happening. Oh, telepathy. So you and this person communicate, I feel, a lot telepathically. You know, you may do this through your dreams. You may do this just when you're like driving your car. You may be like talking to this person in your head. And believe it or not, they're receiving your messages. You're receiving this person's messages. You may be picking up on their feelings as well. If you get like angry or really upset or teary-eyed out of nowhere, for no reason, it may be because you're picking up this person's energy, and this person might be picking up your energy. And you may not even realize like how strong the telepathy is between both of you. but it's really strong. It is extremely strong here. Let's get one more. And for some of you, you may know or have a feeling that, you know, you have a telepathic connection with your person, and this is just confirming it for you. For everyone that chose pile 2 of this reading, what is currently happening between pile 2 and their divine counterpart, please? Navigate. Okay. A couple messages with this. So you guys are just trying to figure out like what your next moves are. You know, how to get through this journey, this path with each other. There's just some things that are coming to you on this path that can be confusing, and you guys are really just trying to navigate through it and get through it and get to like the next part or the next phase of it. And you know, for some of you, I can feel that you're having like, you really have a difficult time sometimes. Sometimes you get so confused that you're like, I don't even know if this person is my person. I don't even know if this is my divine counterpart or my soulmate or my twin flame. Like you get like confused, but then you try to like, you know, do readings or pick a cards or do the, you know, and it resonates with you. So it's like, it gets you back like on track. So you're just trying to like navigate certain things. For others of you, this is a little bit of like distance between you and this person. So some of you may be at a physical distance between you and this person, which is why the telepathy is so strong, because you're not in close proximity with this person. So the easiest way for you to communicate with them is through telepathy. Yes, so we are also now going to get some other messages here on what you need to know about you and your divine counterparts. Let's see what else we can find out. Ooh, results coming. What is happening between you and your divine counterpart? Pile number 2. What is happening between pile number 2 and their divine counterpart? Okay, so balancing act, guys. Yeah, we have a balancing act, family issues, but results are coming. So things need to balance out in this connection. You guys are juggling a lot. One or both of you is juggling way too many things right now. Maybe within like your family, there's probably things within your family that you know, it's heavy. It might be dealing with a lot. Like I said, with the codependency card that came out, you know, one or both of you might live with family members, and you know, you have a job, you're trying to build up your finances, you know, you probably have friends. So there's just a lot, you know, going on, especially around the holidays. There's even more stuff going on. So, you know, you're just trying to balance everything out. And plus you have to make room for one another. You know, you have to have room in your lives for each other. So it's a balancing act. You know, you have to make room for each other. And, you know, there are some family issues that need to be resolved here. And I feel like you guys are really trying to work through that. You're trying really hard to work through that, but the results are coming, you guys. The results are coming. Spirit wants you to know the results are coming. Let's get one more card. What do you need to know, pile 2, about what's happening with you and your divine counterpart? Time apart, but this is upside down, which is very strange because all of these are upright. So I feel like your time apart will be coming to an end, because that was really interesting that this card was upside down. So I do feel like results are coming. I feel like, you know, your time apart is coming to an end, and that's why that card was upside down, because these cards are never upside down. None of my cards are ever upside down, because I read them all upright. But yeah, I feel like your time apart is coming to an end here. Your results are coming. And yeah, it's a new career path, you guys. A new career path. Stay focused on your new career path here, because I do feel like that is really what's going to bring you guys closer together. You staying focused on a new career path is helping bring you guys closer together, because that is exactly what you should be focused on. Because that is what may bring in that money that you need. You know, that is what may heal and help some of your family issues. And we have two numbers, so we have 23 and 23. These are 5s here. We have a number 15, which is 6, 4, and 12, which is 3. So there's big changes coming, and this is results is coming, which is a number 5, which is a big change. And new career path, which is a number 5. So now we're going to get some messages from your divine counterpart. What does your divine counterpart want to say, pile 2? Messages from your divine counterpart. What does pile 2's divine counterpart want to say? I'm working on my healing. And we saw with this card here, guys, I was feeling that there was a lot of healing that needed to take place here. We were definitely, you know, and with that family issues card that's underneath it, you know, there could be some family healing as well, you know, some childhood wounds, family, you know, that definitely needs healing. I was picking that up before. So what else does your divine counterpart want you to know? I miss having sex with you. I crave you every single day. Wow. Definitely a lot of sexual energy coming through in that message. Pile 2. What does pile 2's divine counterpart want to say? No one can change the way I feel for you. This person has very, very strong feelings for you, and there is no one. They want you to know that no one is going to change that. Nothing in their life, no person in their life is going to change the way that they feel for you. What does... Oh, I'm working through my childhood wounds and forgiving people in my past, guys. So there's really the confirmation right there. I mean, that was definitely coming through with that reparenting yourself card. I was really picking up on that. Then we had I'm working through my healing. And there it is. I'm working through my childhood wounds and forgiving people in my past. So this person is really focusing on, you know, healing things from their past, a lot of childhood wounds. On the bottom of the deck, we have, I want to show you how much I love you and how much you mean to me, since I have not done this in the past. So this person has plans, definitely has plans. So let's get some of my sweetheart oracle messages. What does pile 2's divine counterpart want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What do they want them to say? We have someone is going to cook for you or take you to a 5-star restaurant. So this person either wants to cook for you a really beautiful meal, or they want to take you out to a really, really nice restaurant. They're, like I said, they're making plans, and this is something they're thinking about. You will be locking eyes with someone. So you and your person are going to be locking eyes very soon. Oh, that flipped. You'll be receiving a kind gesture from a stranger. Ooh, so there's going to be a stranger that's going to be doing something really, really nice for you, you guys. What does pile 2's divine counterpart want them to know? What does... Okay, we have first kiss. You and your divine counterpart, they want you to know your first kiss with them, if you're in separation, is coming. You guys are going to have your first kiss very soon. They want you to know that, and they want to provide clarity for you. They want to provide clarity for you. They know that you've been left in the dark, maybe that you're confused about stuff, but they want to provide clarity for you. For everyone that chose pile 2, what does pile 2's divine counterpart want them to know? So we have someone wants to spend the holidays with you. So this person, because this is the holidays right now, you know, I'm filming this right before Thanksgiving. They want to spend the holidays with you. We have, you know, a lot of, you know, the Christmas holidays and stuff coming up if you celebrate. They are already thinking about wanting to spend these holidays with you. We have, let me take you away on vacation so we can be alone. This person really wants to be alone with you. On the bottom of the deck, you guys, we have, you are receiving communication from the one. So from some of you, you might be getting communication from the one, whoever you consider the one to be. Now we're going to go to your Star Wars R2D2 box, and we are going to get your messages. So from your divine counterpart, we have baseball, basketball, football. These could be sports your person plays. They could be sports your person watches. On the back, we have hockey, skiing, and lacrosse. So those could be other sports your person likes to play, or maybe they like watching them on TV. Those could be significant. We have Aries, so your person can have Aries in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus even. And this one says, I'm on my way. So your person wants you to know they are on their way. I know I will marry you. Your divine counterpart wants you to know. They know they're going to marry you. I'm so deeply in love with you. Aw, that is really sweet. So some of them could have Leo in their chart. Or they might just have like Leo characteristics. And on this side we have soulmates. So this person knows you are their soulmate. I love you. They want you to know that they love you. They don't want you to doubt that. And Pisces, this person could have Pisces in their chart. We have, I want to make you happy. And on the back, we have, you make me so happy. It's a lot of happiness coming through here between you and this person. Everything is falling into place. Oh, they want you to know that. And you are my shining star. So those are all of the messages from your divine counterpart, pile 2, R2D2. So I really hope you enjoyed that reading, and I will see you guys in the next pick a card or the next reading that I do here on Mystic Dreams and Sunbeams. Bye guys.